What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel and hello if you are new. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup with products that I recently purchased that I really want to use again, or some older products that I thought I'd pull back out again because it's been a minute. I'm just gonna jump right into it. It was a weird move. I'm gonna be actually trying out this primer. I can't remember for the life of me if I tried this out before, but this is the Tarte Base Tape and it is a hydrating primer. Ooh, this actually feels really good, this primer. It kind of almost reminds me of the Smashbox Primerizer, just like thicker, if that makes sense. I love the Smashbox Primerizer, by the way, like it's good. Next, I'm gonna be going into the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Comfort Foundation in the shade Snow. This is a foundation I recently picked up and I've been really just trying to play with it. Like, I want to love this foundation, but I'm still working with how to best apply it. But I really like the finish of it, especially on my super textured skin. It does a really nice flawless finish. So I have a decent amount of hormonal acne going on. I genuinely think it's from my very poor diet that I've been consuming over quarantine. So I'm hoping this week though to stop eating all the sugar. I'm actually gonna try and use this foundation on a concealer brush to see how well it'll apply over my acne. One thing I don't think I like about this foundation is that like it doesn't build very nicely on top of acne. I don't know, have you guys tried out this foundation out? Let me know. I'm gonna apply another layer. To conceal my eyes, I'm gonna go in with some Tarte Shape Tape. I have not used this concealer in quite a minute. Not my favorite anymore, which is really sad because I do enjoy this concealer, but I like other concealers better. I feel like concealer has come a really long way since this concealer came out, so I feel like the formulas are just getting better and better. Okay, before I set anything, I'm gonna go into some blush. I've been dying to use this again. I've only used it a couple times. It is the Tower 28 Beach Please blush in the shade Magic Hour. Cream blushes are so fun, but I'm still like learning how to properly apply them. I've actually been really debating on picking up one of the Fenty Cheeks Out blushes because they also look just absolutely stunning, but I still don't know how I feel about cream blushes yet. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of blend out the edges a little bit with my sponge. One thing I will say I do like about this blush is I don't think it like picks up any of the foundation underneath. I feel like it's generally just moving the blush around and I'm not moving the foundation around, so that's really nice. Next, I'm gonna go into the Becca Hydra Mist Fresh. I cannot tell you how many times I've messed up the name of this product. I know what it is, but I literally cannot say it without reading the back of it. It's the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I really want to get into trying out more powders. I heard the Lawless one is really good. I really want to try that one out. Okay, next I'm going to focus on the eyes and I'm going to go into the ColourPop Going Coconuts eyeshadow palette. I wanted this palette so badly and then I only used it twice. I honestly think the palette is stunning. Like, just looking at it, I'm like, oh my goodness. But for some reason, I just find it, I never get the looks that I want from it. I'm gonna start going into the shade Lovely Bunch. We're just gonna start by applying this to the crease. Okay, next I'm gonna dip into the shade Shell Yeah. It looks like this gorgeous kind of pinkish color. I'm gonna be applying this to the outer V and kind of working my way into the crease a little bit. We're also gonna take this shade and put this in the inner corner as well. Gonna go back into that Lovely Bunch shade and add that to the crease again. I feel like we lost that color a little bit. Gonna dip into the shade Muddy. Gonna use this to darken up the very outer edge of the eye. Now I'm gonna go into the Cocoa Crush. I think that's such a pretty name for an eyeshadow. We're just going to dab this in the middle, kind of creating that halo eye look. I love this eyeshadow, it's so intense. I'm gonna go back into the Nutty shade. Apply this kind of towards the just upper lash line. I feel like it's gonna just add like a little bit of depth to the look. Then I'm gonna go into Palm Reader, which is this beautiful white glitter, and I'm just gonna put it right on the lower lash line in the center. I'm just gonna take a nice fluffy brush and just make sure all of my edges are really nice and blended out. I'm gonna go into the Shell Yeah shade and add this to the lower lash line. Okay, one more little thing. I'm gonna add the shade Nutty to only the very outer portion of the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the shade Nutty on a super teeny tiny brush. This is actually a brow brush. I'm just actually gonna use this as my eyeliner. So we're just gonna stipple it, create a little wing. For mascara, I'm gonna be using some Thrive Cosmetics. This is their Liquid Lash Extensions in the shade Bryn, which is just a really nice rich black. Everyone I've seen try this mascara is obsessed with it. I still don't know how I feel about it. I think what it is about this mascara is they're not as wispy as I typically like. They're pretty spidery, but they give you a very nice volumized, long, glamorous look. Like they literally look like falsies. Now for bronze, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It Bronzer in the light shade. This actually came out a little bit ago and I was obsessed with it, literally using it for every single one of my looks, and then I kind of just stopped using it. I think I just found another bronzer that I liked and I started using that bronzer. You know how that goes. Definitely gives a more ashy kind of bronze, which is better for contouring actually. I think I'm actually gonna add a slightly warmer bronzer. We're gonna go into this Nomad face bronzer kit and I'm just gonna dip a little bit into the warm bronzer. I'm actually kind of really liking this palette just because I like the warmth that it gives. I feel like I went a little overboard with the bronzer. When in doubt, pat it out. It actually makes me want to add a little more blush. It's gonna take a little bit, little bit. I think what really surprises me about this blush is how well it goes over like powders. For highlighter, we're gonna go into the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. This is a highlighter I recently picked up from the Sephora sale. It's a really stunning highlighter that builds up very nicely and is just like bam. Definitely not for you if you don't like an intense highlighter. I'm gonna take some of this highlighter and put it in the inner corners of my eye. I'm just gonna really pack it on the brush. It's right here. Now for brows, this is the Benefit Give Me Brow in the shade number 5. I want to say I've received a sample of this before and I just couldn't figure out how to really work it, but I've come a long way with makeup application since I've tried this out, so I figured I'd give it another go. So itty bitty, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna start up here. Wait, I like this. Okay, so it does do a bit, quite a bit actually. I think I still need to fill in just a little bit of my brows, but like it's a really good like start. I'm gonna take a little bit of the brow styler in the shade number 4. I'm gonna use the waxy end and we're just gonna fill in what I don't think the brow styler really can. There's just too sparse of an area to fill. Okay, now for lips, I really want to use the Tarte Sugar Rush in this shade. What shade is this? In the shade Cupcake. I think that looks so cute, but I have yet to try this Dose of Colors lipstick. So I think we're gonna try the Dose of Colors one just because I really want to try it. It's not bad, it's just not my favorite, so I'm just gonna take it off. So I am gonna go into the Sugar Rush Sugar Coat Liquid Lip in the shade Cupcake. I've only used this once and I loved it. I literally ate dinner in it and it still looked amazing. And it feels so hydrating on the lip. Like I genuinely thought for sure, like after a little while, it would feel like too velvety and too matte, but this definitely just continued to feel comfortable throughout the entire night that I wore it. Really want to invest in more colors of these. I want to add a little bit of shine to it, so I'm going to go into the Smashbox Gloss Angeles Extra Shine. I remember when this was a thing for like a hot second, then it kind of just stopped being a thing, but I still really like it. Like it just gives you beautiful glossy lips. Okay, so this is the finished look right here. I really love how this look turned out. It definitely is just a really nice neutral palette, but like a lot of sparkle to add that glam factor to the look. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And question of the video, what is your current favorite eyeshadow palette? I really want to know it down in the comments below. There's a really fun eyeshadow palette tag going around where people are showing their best palettes, their worst palettes, their most expensive, least expensive. But for now, I just want to know your favorite right down in the comments below. And let me know if I should do that video because it sounds fun, but I don't know if you guys want to see something like that. And if you are new and really like me and want to see more skincare and beauty videos, then be sure to click the red subscribe button that is right down below. And be sure to click the notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. This way you will get notified every Tuesday and Friday when I upload a brand new video. Now, if you guys want to see me create a look with my latest and greatest makeup, then be sure to click the video that is right down here. And if you want to see my most recent video, then be sure to click the video that is right up here. I hope you guys have a gorgeous rest of your day. Stay healthy and I will see you next time.